Hey everybody, this is Louis Jaramita from Aspiring Gent, and I am here to help you to grow your perfect style impact. And I know it may not sound important, but details hold together your outfit. So why throw away a perfectly constructed outfit just because you didn't hit it on the details? So here are my 4 details for you to go over to help you get that perfect look. So number 1, let's get down to the nitty gritty and talk about your socks. Now I used to be a huge fun sock lover, and that's fine as long as they're toned to the right level. Recently I've been moving more towards blacks, blues, and grays, all in solid colors, and I know it's kind of boring sounding, but you'll never regret going with the classics. Now as far as patterns go, you're going to want to keep it something a little bit more simple and subdued, like stripes, dots, and argyles. All are great and can be worked into your wardrobe with no problem, as long as the colors aren't bright and neon-y. Now when it comes to size, you're going to want something that covers at least up to or over your calf. That'll keep the sock from falling to your shoe and bunching down there, looking terrible while you're walking around, and we can't have that, guys. So now let's talk about the back of your hair, gentlemen. Just because you can't see it doesn't mean it doesn't exist, and you shouldn't be styling it. I know it can be hard and time consuming, but taking the time to subdue the back of your hair would be awesome rather than walking around with this peacock tail sticking up everywhere you go. So grab a friend or a couple mirrors and some high hold product and just go to town getting it right. Tip 3, we're going to be talking about collars, but particularly collar stays for the first half of this tip. Now, if you wear ties on a normal basis, not that big of a deal, but when you're going for that unbuttoned John Stamos look, it's going to make a world of difference. Now, these things can be easily broken in the wash. They are plastic, so got to keep that in mind, but they're cheap. You can buy like a set of 200 of them for 12 bucks on Amazon. Now, unlike other products, plastic is going to be preferred because metal, what it'll do is wear holes in your collar, rendering them useless, and also being able sometimes to poke you in the neck when you're wearing a tie. Now, the next portion of this tip is going to be talking about collars, and you want to know which ones are compatible with ties and which ones are left to be meant more casual and open. So if you're feeling the shirt and the collar feels just like the shirt fabric, probably not meant for a tie. Also, if there's a button on the back of the collar, also not meant for a tie. You're going to want something with a little bit more meat on it. That way you're going to have a really nice structured look when the tie is cinched up. Guys, not all shirts were created equal, and they don't all deserve a participation award. So you can't say that you haven't seen someone who has butchered their pant cuff. Now I'm talking about casual jeans or chinos here. They're walking around and it's nice and sloppy at the bottom, and you might as well just undo it. If you have to, go with another fold around to keep it in place, or use an iron to set it. Also, I want to leave out there for you guys, if your cuff needs to be rolled more than 3 times, or the inches of the cuff is more than 2, you need to buy a shorter pant or have them tailored by yourself or your local tailor. So these are my 4 points, guys, for you to go through and make sure that you got down pat. A little bit of a mental checklist, short and sweet, run through it, check your outfits before you go out for awesome first impressions and just all around perfect styling. Thank you guys for watching, and see you next time.